Good morning, everybody. Shift your mindset here with a new episode. Don't make the same mistake as I did. Inspired by one of the viewers on the previous video who was commenting under my video, and it got me thinking. I wished, now that feeling is gone, but a few years ago when I just left the Jehovah's Witnesses, I wished that I made that decision much sooner. Why? Because I felt that I wasted my time, my life, that I'm getting older, and I wasted so much of my life so far. That's a stage where you get in when you leave the Jehovah's Witnesses. It's about grief, it's about feeling a victim, feeling sorry for yourself, etc. Eventually that will heal. But I'm all about freedom. I'm all about designing your own life, taking control over your life, and that the things that happen, that you adjust your path on your journey in life. So it's about taking control about something. Not Jehovah is driving the car and you are the passenger, as many people always said to me. Let Jehovah drive the car. You don't have to be in control, blah, blah, blah. You have to be in control. So this is for everybody who is now thinking about leaving, but they still have an attachment to the Jehovah's Witnesses. Also for the people who are already left the Jehovah's Witnesses and want to take the next step into life. Because when I look back at my whole life, almost 35 years of being a Jehovah's Witness, I had doubts when I was 12, 15, 18. Then I had doubts about 23, 24. But I pushed those doubts away. I got married. 8 years later, I got divorced. I could have prevented all that pain and sorrow with making a decision for myself. But I all put it aside. When I was younger, I left my eldest home. I had doubts, but I felt obligated to my parents. Number one, family. Number two, your friends. Now I know, fake friends. All you know. But I had also already always people on the outside who I had a connection with. So it wasn't only Jehovah's Witness people where I hang out with. But don't ignore all the red lights on the train rails, track in life. When I look back at my life, there were so many red signs, red flags, and I just ignored them. It's fear to lose out on something. I never, and other people maybe have, but I never had fear about Armageddon and God judging me. Never. Because I know I'm a good person. I know what I do for other persons. I see a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses who don't do anything for anybody. But because they are devoted Jehovah's Witness, God is going to favor them instead of me? I don't think so. God is about love, love yourself, love other people. Who's doing good, I think will be in the grace of God. So I'm not scared about Armageddon or don't get a chance to whatever. We all don't know what's next after this life, but I think I'm a good person, so I'm alright, whatever happens. But fear of family held me hostage for so long. I wasn't happy in my marriage. back in the days, but I kept on going because of the rules. The rules that didn't feel good, but I thought with my head, I have to do this. I have to be patient. I have to hold on, stuff like that. And that's what important is for you guys in this era. The internet era, there are so many people online. There are so many things you can search online. Back in the days it was harder. But there's so much information that confirm your thoughts. Acknowledge your thoughts and feelings. I understand that losing your family is your worst nightmare. Also, the guilt maybe you felt about shunning other people, and now you are the one who's getting shunned. You can feel guilty about that. And that's okay. That's not a problem. Let it be. It's okay. That's my favorite sentence. It's okay. If I ever get a tattoo, it's okay. Because in every situation, on every question you have in life, it's okay. I'm sad, it's okay. I'm happy, it's okay. You have to get from the high and the low still a baseline. That you're happy with the person you are now. What you did in the past, you can't make up for it. It's done. But you have control about who you are now, what your actions are now, what your thinking is now. But the emotional attachment to missing out something on your family or whatever held me hostage for so many years. And I think that's the number one fear component of Jehovah's Witnesses. Losing your family and friends. That's the number thing that keeps you hostage as a Jehovah's Witness. Also, if you rather be a non-Jehovah's Witness. But the thing that you never gonna see them or hear them again is something that keeps you inside. And if you think about that, how cruel is it that someone only is a family member or accepts you or want to be friends with you if you do this, and that? Conditions. If somebody put conditions on friendship, on being a family member, to see you as fool, not someone who what's wrong with you, but for fool, then people, it's no friendship. So eventually think about, what am I going to lose? They only want to be my father, my sister, my brother, my uncle, my aunt, my friend. If I behave in a way they want me to behave. Let that land inside your head. So what are you missing? Nothing. Because how can you be only good enough as a Jehovah's Witness? They can talk with non-Jehovah's Witness members who were never a Jehovah's Witness, but if you leave the Jehovah's Witness, suddenly they can't talk with you for the rest of their lives. So they can be talking to your uncle or aunt who's never been a Jehovah's Witness, then it's okay. But if you are leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses, they can never speak to you again. Do you see how bizarre that sounds? And let that land for yourself. Why? Because it's an important ingredient for you to make a decision. I don't want to be friends with somebody who says, Sven, not Steven guys, it's Sven. Not Steven, but no problem. Sven, I only can be friends with you if you are available from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock at night. That's the only time we can hang out on Saturday night. You can't come or text me or call me or visit me on other days. I only want to be in contact with you on Saturday from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Are you gonna listen to that? No, of course not, because that's not friendship. Friendship is, hey, I'm Sven. Hey, you're Bruce, pick a name. And I like you for who you are. And we have a connection. And we match. It clicked. And I like to hang out with you. You have positive energy, or you're always entertaining, or you're adventurous, or whatever it is, but there is a connection. But there are no conditions. Love is not conditional. True love is not conditional. But Jehovah's Witness love is conditional. So if there are conditions for you, how happy can you be? You are caged. You are inside a cage and you let that happen. And that's what I regretted the most. That I didn't take the responsibility for my life. That I put it in hands of other people, that they decide for me how I feel, how I behave, what I think. So I gave my power away to other people. And I'm the living example, not to make a nice story, I'm the living example that if you take that power back, you get behind the wheels, you got to decide where you go, left, right, front, back, that it will give you back self-worth, a lot of self-worth. Hey, I'm doing this. Gives you energy, gives you fulfillment. It gives you a purpose in life. It gives you less anxieties, because when I was a Jehovah's Witness, I always wanted to do other things. It didn't feel good. It was all one big mess inside of me. Tug of war, what I wanted and what I did. And I was always anxious that something was wrong, that someone was going to complain, that the elders would say something. Go on. Also, I did better. I did more. I thought, oh, I'm not happy. I have to do more. So I went for minstrel servant and giving talks and all that stuff. But in the end, it didn't make me happy either. Why? Because you're forcing yourself into something. And just like love, just like a good connection, just like a true friend, you don't have to force things. I have a friend, if I text him every day, or I text him once in 4 or 5 months, it's all good. There's no problem. We're still friends. He doesn't say to me, hey Sven, I didn't hear anything from you the last 4 months, go away and we're not friends anymore. No, we're always friends. Good example, animals. Those animals, most animals, a dog, a cat, now the ducks, they are loyal. They're happy to see you. If I come and visit them every 10 minutes or every 5, 6 hours, they are happy to see you, they come towards you, they sit with you, and it's all good. There are no conditions. They are not looking funny to me because I didn't show up the last hour or whatever. They're not angry at me, no, they're just happy to see me. Donkeys are most happy when they come with food, but that's another story. That are also animals. But don't make the mistakes a lot of us who are watching now did make. To postpone your exit. To think, hey, I'm gonna give it one more try. It's the same as the governing body is doing. Armageddon is just around the corner. Then you're around the corner, there comes another corner, and another corner, and another corner. It's going up a steep mountain. Every time you think I'm on the top, and there comes another U-turn and another corner. So don't make that mistake that you postpone your own happiness for a real estate company, what it is now, that doesn't have your interest at heart. You have to have your best interest at heart. You have to have that vision that you want to be joyful, that you want to be the one who's in charge, that you are the one who's defining your destiny, that you are the one who's making the decisions, that a decision that you make, they feel good, that you are comfortable with it. That you don't think, oh, that's funny, that's strange. No, because then other people are gonna put power onto you. The only thing people can't control is my mind. Your mind is the strongest thing on earth. Don't let somebody hijack your mind, because then it's the key to be not happy for the rest of your life. So people, don't make that mistake I did to postpone my exit numerous years, because I thought, yeah, but I'm gonna lose my family. Yeah, but if I do more, maybe then I'm happier and then there's no problem. I did that, years gone by, nothing changed, the same feeling stayed, that something stings inside you that's not right. And I thought, this generation thing, the overlapping generation, this can't be right what Splain is explaining. That can't be right, but I forgot about it, I put it aside, I went on. I had to go to so many red signs, red flags, before I woke up. I hope people, because I love you guys, that you are smarter and that you are a bit sooner, that you thought, hey, this is not making sense. What those elders are doing, it can't be good. No, I'm going with my feelings. If there's a God, we have different opinions maybe about it, but if there's a God, He gave you feelings. And feelings are there to recognize, not to put it aside. Not to, hey, I shut it down, my feelings. No, feelings are there for you to make a moral decision. And you have to make the decision for yourself. Am I going with that, what doesn't feel good, or am I taking charge of my own life? Yes, it has consequences, but the benefits are way outnumbering those consequences and the things you lose. You lose something, but you win more, far more. Why? Your authenticity can come back. Your self-worth is increasing. Your anxieties are going away. Your guilt is going away. The constant pressure on you that organization puts a burden on you, that's gone. You can breathe. You can enjoy. you can live a fulfilling life in peace and harmony. And that's not possible in that Jehovah's Witness religion. So people, take this advice at heart, put it in motion. If you have doubts, write down, where am I doubting about? What is it? Write it down for yourself and just feel with everything you write down how it feels. Does it make sense? Does it not make sense? Why am I putting up with people who are just there on one condition only? That I have to be a Jehovah's Witness, otherwise they don't love me. Is that love? No, nothing at all. Do you know what love is? To respect each other, to let people, be their own selves, be their authentic self. A person who wants to grow, a person who makes a mistake, adjust it and goes on. Not to hear from an elder, yeah, but 10 years ago, you did this. It's like an elephant. Jehovah's Witnesses are elephants. Everything you did wrong, they will remember for the rest of their lives, and they will always hold it against you. Always they hold it against you. If you want to get a position, yeah, brothers, I think we have to wait because 2 years ago, you remember, you smoked a cigarette or whatever. While they are ignoring CSA cases, not phoning the police and stuff like that, far more heavier things, but they always want to remember the bad things about you. Do you want to be friends with somebody like that? I don't. So get up, keep your head up and make the right decision. Thank you guys for watching. We see each other on the next episode.